comparator interface. So one interface completed, one interface. Now next one, list iterator. It is also used to iterate elements of a collection. It is also used to iterate elements of a collection. It is also used to iterate elements of a collection. Say iterator interface used to iterate elements of a collection. List iterator also used to iterate elements of a collection. But what's the difference? Note down differences between iterator and list iterator. Differences between iterator and list iterator. One side iterator, one more side list iterator. One side iterator, one more side list iterator. It is used to iterate elements of any collection. It is used to iterate elements of array list and linked list. So iterator interface, it is used to iterate elements of any collection. List iterator interface, it is used to iterate elements of array list and linked list only. So that's the reason this name is list iterator. It is meant for only list, array list, linked list. Iterator, list iterator. It supports only forward direction. It supports both forward and backward directions. It supports only forward direction. It supports both forward and backward directions. So here forward direction only possible. Here forward direction possible, backward direction also possible. Say, first you write this one. So it supports only forward direction. It supports both forward and backward directions. See, if you open command prompt, see java p java.util.iterator has next forward direction, but list iterator, see previous has previous, These two for forward, these two for backward. Reverse also possible. That is difference. One more difference is there. Here only removing possible. Here remove, set, add. Three operations possible. Next, write it. It allows only remove operation while iterating elements. It allows only remove operation while iterating elements. Here. It allows add, remove and set operations while iterating elements. It allows add, remove and set operations while iterating elements. It allows only remove operation while iterating elements. It allows add, remove and set operations while iterating elements. These only differences between iterator, list iterator. Okay. So yesterday you have seen iterator program. Like that only list iterator we can write. Has next method you will write. List iterator has previous also possible. Okay. But actually these all we used before JDK 1.5. But 1.5 onwards enhanced for loop you have seen yesterday. It is more better no? As compared to iterator. These all for each loop is better. Enhanced for loop. Okay. Next map.entry. This is we'll see. Third one. Next one. Note on map.entry. Here entry is an inner interface of map interface. It is used to get the keys and values of a map while iterating two-dimensional collection classes. Two-dimensional collections. Here entry is an inner interface of map interface. It is used to get the keys and values of map while iterating two-dimensional collections. So two-dimensional collection, how to iterate? I'll show you. So after collections framework topic, you will see multi-threading and synchronization. After that, you will see new features. New features, many features are there. Lambda expressions, method references, functional programming, and constructor references, default methods in interface, static methods in interface. Many features are there. Those are most important. See, two-dimensional collection purpose we use this one. Map.entry. See how to iterate two-dimensional collection. I'll show you. First, map.entry methods I'll show you. Is it over? See Java P java.util.map.entry. Here it is also generic, but map dot entry will write no, but dollar reason inner interface. Like while teaching anonymous class, I given this one demo $1 like that. It's here dollar comes, but while writing map dot entry you can write. So you can get the key and value. So get key, get value. Now these two methods note down. One dimensional, two dimensional, already explained. One dimensional means elements will be there. Two dimensional means key value pairs will be there. One dimensional means only elements will be there. Two dimensional means key and value pairs will be there. Now, is it over? Map dollar entry. Now, get key, you'll get a key. Get value, you'll get a value. While creating objects, whatever you specify, that type key, that type value. Generic, it is generic, no? Here, suppose on any one two-dimensional collection we can take. How many two-dimensional collection classes are there? How many? 3. What are those? Hash map, linked hash map. Next one, tree map. So hash map, linked hash map, tree map. Any one map you can take. Suppose tree map. Employee number, salary. Sorry. Integer, float. That is reference type only, compulsory. Primitive type doesn't support. New tree map. Now tree map dot add, put. Two-dimensional put method already given. Employee number, salary. Tree map dot put. Employee number, salary. Tree map dot put salary. Employee number, salary. System dot out dot println tree map. Now, if I run file, save, this is actually two-dimensional. Now let this printed. If you want to iterate two-dimensional collection, first of all, two-dimensional connection we have to convert into one-dimensional collection. After that we can iterate. While iterating key value pairs, if you want to extract, then map dot entry required. Say, suppose for example, how to iterate? Say, this is a given tree map. Suppose employee number 101. Salary 5,000. Employee number 102. Salary 5,500. Employee number 103. Salary 5,800. Employee number 104. Salary some 5,900. Employee number 105. Salary 5,500. This is a given. It is tree map. It is tree map. Already know these are called key. This is called value. Key inter type I have taken, value flow type I have taken. This is, we have to convert into one dimensional. Like this. This is, we have to convert into one dimensional collection. Now see, total 5. 101 equal to 5,000. 102 equal to 5,500. See, no, 102 equal to 5,500. 103 equal to 5,800. 104 equal to 5,900. 105 equal to 5,500. This is, we have to make it a one dimensional. It is nothing but set. It does not allow duplicates. Here it should be like that only, set. List duplicate will not be there, no? So next to what we have to do is, these are called elements. It's like a one pair. It's a one pair as a one element. It is one pair as a one element. Now, this two-dimensional collection, we have to convert into one-dimensional, like this. Now, these are called elements. It's a just element. Okay. Now, how to iterate one-dimensional collection? You studied yesterday. First of all, cursor is here. Now, has next. True or false? True. Next. Current element return. Current element return. Nothing but 101 equal to 5,000. This will be returned. After returning, cursor move to next element. Again has next. True. Next. This is returned. Cursor move to next line. Like that it will pass out. From this, now 101 equal to 5,000. Can we store in an integer variable? Can we store 101 equal to 5,000 in integer variable? No. Can we store in float variable? No. That's what map.entry. That can be stored in map.entry object. That mechanism already developed. So now what you can do, it is nothing but map.entry now. From this, you have to extract get key. Get key if you call, you will get a 101. Get value if you call. Get value if you call, you will get a 5,000. Now, suppose you want to add 500 bonus salary. You can add now. But if it is here, you cannot add. If you convert into one dimensional, we cannot add. Even if you extract, we cannot add. If you extract the value, we can add. This much process is there. Yesterday, next method if you call, after that you can add 5 bonus marks. Like that I given. Suppose 500 bonus salary I want to add. In that situation, this is required. So, two-dimensional collection, we have to convert into one-dimensional collection. One dimensional collection, one element you have to extract, but element contains key value pair. Now that is not integer, not a float. Key value pair. Key value pair where can be stored? Map.entry we can store. That is map.entry. Got it, man? This totally we cannot store in integer. We cannot store in float. Where we can store? In map.entry we can store. That is map.entry type. This is int type. This is float type. But this total as if included, no, it is not integer, not a float. That is map.entry type. Got your point? Write this one. Now it is not integer, it is not a float. Integer equal to float. That is, we cannot store in integer, we cannot store in float. We can store in map.entry object. From that, if you want to extract key value, get key, get value methods required. That is the purpose of map.entry. This is a little confusion will be there program also. You have to concentrate. Is it over? So two-dimensional collection, we have to convert into one-dimensional. After converting, if you want to extract one by one element iterator. From iterator, key value if you want to separate map.entry. Now, this is we created. Now, you observe. This is which type? Integer type. This is which type? This is which type? Not integer, not float. That is map.entry type. Got in mind? It is map.entry type. Map.entry we can store like that. Map.entry type. So that is nothing but in a map.entry also what will be there? One integer class, one float class, like a writing concatenation will write that type. We created one class that type. Map.entry interface implemented in one class. That object contains like this. We can create our own type, no? Employee number, name, salary, concatenation also possible. You studied, no? I displayed employee number, name, salary with concatenation. That type. They written like that. Now, it is map.entry. Now, okay, that is removed. That is map.entry comes. Get key means key comes. Get value means value comes. Again, key value, integer, float type. We can extract. First of all, this tree map, we have to convert into set, one dimensional array. How to convert? Now see, tree map contains one method. Now you observe, it is little bit confusion will be there because generic in a generic that is required. This method required. You observe, little bit confusion will be there. I'll explain. It is used to convert tree map to set. Not done. I'll explain, just write it. I'll explain, write it. See, here you observe set, generic. In that again generic. I'll explain. For example, you studied array list integer AL equal to new array list. This array list object, is it type safe or unsafe? Type safe. Which type of elements allows? Integer. Okay. Is it safe or unsafe? Safe. It allows which type? Employee type. It allows employee type. That means that employee class should be there. Okay. So I'll write one class. Integer employee number, string name, float salary. Now here what here employee type I given, but employee what it contains? Employee number, name, salary. So three will be there. Three values can be stored like that. Map key value pair. Now suppose here into place I am writing T. Here I am writing T. Now employee class also generic class. Then what you have to do while creating employee object? Like this only you have to create object, no? Understood? Now employee class is normal class or generic class? Generic class. Now employee number T. T nothing but integer. Now here if it is normal class we can write like this. It is not a normal class, no? What you have to write now? Got it? Confusion will be there. Now array list is normal class or generic class? Array list. Array list is generic class only. That's the reason only angular brackets. Which type I am passing? Employee. Employee which type? Is it generic or normal? Generic. Employee number which type I am passing? So integer is a generic for employee. Employee is generic for array list. What do you mean? So like that here. Here map.entry. Set to which type contains? Map.entry. Map.entry which type contains? Key and value. KV. That is while creating object, whatever you write, that is. So like this will be there. Okay. Say here. Once again see this one. Array list. Here integer al equal to new array list. We can create like this. Now this array list object is type safe or unsafe? Type safe. Which type it is taking? Like that. Can I write employee type? Yes. That employee class should be there. Class employee. In this class, integer employee number, string name, float salary. Okay. Now that employee object will create like this. Employee equal to new employee. Now employee class is normal class or generic class? Normal class. This normal class type I placed it here. Okay. Suppose it is like this. That T into place T. While creating object compulsory you have to write like this, no? Now integer. Then now employee is normal class or generic class? Generic class. It is also generic class, but here also generic type required here. Integer. Okay. Suppose T comma U. Here this is U. While creating object you have to specify one more parameter, no? Then string. Here also what you have to write? String. Suppose it is also, I'll write one more. V. V. Suppose this is whatever you want, you can specify dynamically now. Suppose float. Here float. generic in a generic, generic in a generic. Okay, so here generic in a generic, here generic in generic. Okay, like this will create. So here what we have to do, this method we have to call. This method we have to call. This method return type what is there? Set. So set. Set is generic type. This generic which type? Map dot entry. Map dot entry is it normal? No, it is also generic. Then integer float. S equal to tree map dot entry set. Okay. Now you observe this set is map dot entry type. Map dot entry integer and float type. Like this I created. After this, yesterday you studied no iterator. Iterator map dot entry integer float I equal to s dot iterator. Yesterday you studied no while I dot has next. Yesterday we got integer. Now integer is not coming. Map dot entry coming. So map dot entry integer comma float and me equal to I dot next. Yesterday next method if you call, what we got it yesterday? Integer. Now what we are getting? Map dot entry. From this map dot entry we have to call get key. Now integer x equal to map dot entry dot get key. Float equal to y equal to map dot entry dot get value. Now you can print key and value. System dot out dot println key x value. I'll give some space. Value y. See here it is actually tree map. This tree map myself I converted into set type. Set. But set is generic. Set is generic. It contains map dot entry. Map dot entry also generic. It contains integer float. So what set contains? Map dot entry. What map dot entry contains? Integer float. Okay. Now here iterator method if I call, you'll get a iterator. Has next. But yesterday directly integer we written. But now we cannot write integer. It is returning map dot entry. That is the reason like this. But from this how to extract key value separate with get key, get value. Extracted. You can print both. See. File. Save. Compilation. Execution. Extracted no? Now if you want to add bonus, it is nothing. Just here y plus 500. 500 bonus. File. Save. Now for every employee 500 bonus added. See here 5,000 55 5,500 6 58 63 59 64 55 6. So two-dimensional array if you want to iterate, you have to do like this. One-dimensional array iterating, very simple. Two-dimensional array, you have to convert into one-dimensional. In that map dot entry pair, in that from you have to extract. Okay. So here this is a pair. We cannot store in integer. We cannot store in float. Where we can store? In map dot entry. From that, how to extract this 101 separate, 5,000 separate? Get key method if you call 101 comes. Get value method if you call 5500 comes. That is after extracting added 500 also. This is a concept. Two-dimensional array iterating like this only. Okay, write this one. These all important topics only. Be regular. Day by day strength is decreasing. But important only. Topics are, these are important topics. Collections is most important topic. Even lambda expressions, functional programming, method references, that is also. Up to last class important only. Over. So here in this line, tree map converted into set for iterating iterator. Here one by one iterated. Key separated, value separated. Key as it is printed, value plus bonus printed. So actually this 500 bonus adding purpose only like this required. This much process. Okay. So after completion of data entry, if you want to perform this operation like this required. Okay. Now, is it over? Now see, next map.entry completed, scanner class. Next write it. Fourth one, scanner class. It is used to get the data from keyboard. For getting data from keyboard, already you have seen system.in.read, but that is a little bit complicated, no? That's what this concept introduced. It is used to get the data from keyboard. So with scanner class, it is very simple. System.in.read you have seen. First byte array to string conversion, removing extra spaces. After that, converting integer. Those are not required here. Very simple. Now see. It is used to get the data from keyboard. That's it. Here we require constructor also. We require methods also. Just I am removing package name. See, again it is depending on input string class only. Scanner class also. Next boolean. Say next byte, next short, next int. Like this methods are there. Whichever you want, you can use. Right is all. See, if you want string, you have to call this method. If you want boolean, you have to call this method. If you want integer, you have to call this method. If you want float, this method. But there, system.in.read you studied. always byte array. Byte array to string conversion, string to integer conversion. Like that we have to do. But here very simple. But these all instance methods are class methods. Compulsory object required. For creating object, constructor required. Is it default constructor or parameter constructor? Which type it takes? Input stream. But again, it is depending on that one only. Already input stream reference is there, no? In is a member of which class? System class. Is it static member or non-static member? Then how to pass here? System.in we have to pass. Okay. That is the reason system.in as a parameter we have to pass. See. See. Scanner S equal to new scanner. It takes input stream. Input stream reference is in. In is a member, static member of system class. That's what system.in. Now, system.out.print, enter any number. Integer required. Integer method you have to call. Next int. Return type int. What we have to write? Int x equal to s dot next int. System.out.println x over. Now enter any number displayed. Whatever you enter, that is stored in x. That x is printed. File, save. This is scanner class. See. Like this. Now, if you want floating point number, what we have to write? Here float, here next float. If you want byte, next byte. If you want boolean, next boolean. If you want string, next only. Next string not there. Next line also is there. Next string, next is there. Okay, next only is there. See, next. It returns string. Write this one. Example. This is scanner class. In doubt? Which one? String. Next also you can take. Next line also you can take. Next means one string comes. Next line means one line of text comes. Is it over? This is scanner class. Next int, next boolean, next float, next string, next like that you can call. Next concept. Next one, arrays class. Arrays class. It contains several useful methods that are used to perform operations on array elements. It contains several useful methods that are used to perform operations on array elements. It contains several useful methods that are used to perform operations on array elements. So, array elements, on array elements also, if you want to perform operation, one collection class is there. That is class name is arrays. So array elements purpose also one class prepared. That class name is arrays. So many methods are there. Just 2-3 examples I'll give. See, Java P, java.util.arrays. So many are there. Okay. Now, every data type separate methods are there. Just very regular, whatever we use, that I'll give. See, methods. See, sorting integers. Sorting integers in a given range, starting, ending. Here, where you want to start, where you want to end. That part only sorted. Like this, sort, many methods are there. See, every data type separate method is there. Okay. See, so many sorting methods. Now, search. Here, this element, you can search in this array. Where it is, that location returns. Searching. There is so many searching. Equals. These two arrays equal or not. If it is equal, returns true. Otherwise, false. Like this, equals method for every data type. Filling values. So many. Copying. Copy of particular range. Hash code. See, like this, toString. Concatenating all elements. Now, this is for sorting. Now, here, array if you pass, array elements are sorted. Here, this integer, it is searching this array. These two arrays equal or not, it will check. But this toString method is different. It is not called automatically. We have to call. Because this toString method, static method, that too, it takes parameter. Whichever is called automatically, it doesn't take parameter. That is, without parameter method is there. But here it takes parameter also, it is static also. This is all static method. We have to call with class name. Arrays.sort, arrays.binary search, arrays.equals. Here, sort method for sorting, search method for searching, equals method for comparison. But this toString method, what it will do is, it returns string representation of array elements. All elements concatenated as a one string. That string returned. 1000 elements also concatenated as a one string. That string printed. Write this one. Sort binary search equals toString. So all are static methods. Class name dot sort, class name dot binary search, class name dot equals, class name dot toString. This toString is not called automatically. We have to call. This toString is static method, that two parameter is there. Whichever is called automatically, that is instance method. That too, it doesn't take parameter. It takes parameter. Is it over? See, it is for sorting. See, all static, 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 static. You have to call with class name only. Okay. Say one array I'll create. I'll initialize array. If I print system.out.println, if I print system.out.println A, what is output comes? What is output? Hash code. But I want to print elements. How to print? For loop or for each loop or while loop, do while loop required. Without loop not possible, no? Without loop. But with this method possible. Now you can call this method. What is the return type? String. Now how to call method? Arrays dot toString. It takes A. See, now we can print. Now all elements concatenated, printed. See, file, save. Without loop we are printing. Without loop only we are printing. Now I want to sort. How to sort? Arrays dot sort. Over, sorted. Again I want to print. Arrays dot toString. Again you have to call. System dot out dot println s2. So like this you can perform. That's it. See, file, save. Before sorting, after sorting. See, it is before sorting. It is after sorting. Ascending on to sorted. No? This is right. This one. This toString is not called automatically. We have to call. No, this is array class method. No. Class name is arrays. Arrays only we can use. This method not present in the array list class. That toString method already is there, no? Default toString. With that only coming. This is array elements. Okay. Here concatenated as a string, printed. Here sorted, concatenated as a string, printed. Nothing. So in this line, array initialized with 8 elements. Here all elements concatenated as a string. That string printed. Here all elements are sorted. Again concatenated, printed. That's it. Is it over? Still 2 more classes are there. 2 more concepts. Collections class, comparator interface. Okay. That is Monday we'll see. Monday. And legacy collection. That is also Monday. Monday, Tuesday. 2 classes, collections will finish. After that, multi-threading. Multi-threading, 4 classes it will take. Multi-threading and synchronization, 6 classes. New features, 6-7 classes it will take. So still 12 to 13 classes required. Okay. We'll see continuation on Monday.